Unpaved Ministries exists to equip students for a life of service and outreach. We do this through youth gatherings, resources, prayer partners, any way that we can work with you as a district or a group of local churches or even an individual youth worker, DCE, youth minister, to equip your students to basically live and share their faith with their friends.
Unpaved is a ministry whose whole goal is to equip young people with the knowledge of salvation, but also the encouragement to go out and share that with other people, in word, but also in action. The church is called to serve one another and serve those outside of our church.
One of the goals of Unpaved is that students would become imitators of Christ through a life of service. So our focus of our resources and our events is all about how can we serve our neighbor, how can we imitate Christ in that way.
Students should come to Unpaved Ministries because it's the coolest thing you'll run into all year long. You can go to your football games, you can go to your volleyball games, you can go catch a movie, but you can't experience anything like this.
When you walk into an Unpaved event, it is going to look new. And for a lot of these kids, they are going to have never seen anything like this at a church event.
Something in today's culture is we're bombarded with a very clean look at rock concerts on television. Everything is high production. Unpaved strives to have that high production, so we work with production companies that can deliver that from venues from churches all the way through to arenas.
Everything is about what is happening in the next 3 days, and they get absorbed in it through all visuals and sounds and the way that they are just engaged in the material.
We want it to be really interactive. We want to help your student feel like they're actually participating with the speakers, with the band, with the skits, so that it's not just something that they're sitting and taking in, but they're actually being a part of.
The students here get time where they can come up on the stage and dance around. They get to meet the band members. They get to meet and talk with the speakers. They get to be open with youth directors and other friends that they might meet. And it's all built around Lutheran theology. So it's not something where you're going to have to be thinking the whole time, I don't know if this is right or that's right, I'm not conflicted.
We're a safe place for you to send your kids. When your kid comes home, they will be better off than when you sent them. We have 150 years of ministry experience combined on our team.
We have people who are trained and specialized to reach out to junior high and high school and even college age and adults. They're interested in God's Word and wanting to make it real and relevant and active in their lives. We want to make this an event that is specifically tailored to the needs that you have.
Organizations can contact Unpaved and say, we want to have an event and we'd like you to do the whole event, or we'd like you to do the mass event portions of our event, if it's maybe a district gathering, or if it's a congregation that wants to bring people in.
We can cater an event to a middle school group, junior high students, to a high school group. We've had both middle school and high school together. We can do college age students.
And Unpaved would get them in contact with program managers, and they'd work out all the logistics of how many speakers you want, what music you want, how you want the production to look.
Simply contact us at www.unpavedministries.org and you'll find out all the information you need about how to host an event at your district or your church.